Hi everybody, hope you're all well. So usually I would run through, each time I have a new stamp release, I would run through all the new stamps and explain my thought process behind designing them and so on. Now you'll have probably noticed that I haven't done a stamp release for a little while. There is one upcoming. I can't give you a date just yet, but it won't be too far away. For those of you that know me, you know that I don't just release every single month. If I wait until I'm sure that everything is absolutely as I'd want it to be, and I try and fit it around other commitments and different things like that. So as soon as there's stamps to be released, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know the date. But you'll have probably seen that I've got some new stencils releasing this evening, and also I had some stencils released a few weeks ago that I didn't actually do a video about. So I thought it might be a good idea just to talk you through all of the stencils and again my thought process behind them. There's so much you can do with them. I've absolutely loved playing with them, and there's also some new stencils coming as well, so like in the near future, so not just the ones today. So I'll start by talking you through Cloudy Circle. So the idea behind this one was that a lot of stencils allow you to create the clouds, and by inking them you're creating them in different colours. I wanted one where the clouds could be white or whatever colour background paper you're using, and then you could colour the sky and leave those clouds white. So that's the stencil, and I'll just show you a couple of ideas that I had. So this I've just done with the green and blue. Lovely colour combination. It just works really well with our stamps. But you could also do it in rainbow. This one I've used rainbow, and then I've used some Pearly Winks glitter pearl over the top. It almost looks like rain there, so there's lots of different ways you could use them. And then you could use them, depending on what colours you use, you could turn them into night skies, spring skies, winter skies, whatever colours you like. So there's lots of different variations with those, but it's just a lovely way of just creating a backdrop for those cute stamps. So that's Cloudy Circle. The next one I've got is called Rainbow Hills, and it looks like rainbows, it looks like hills. It could be whatever you want it to be, or it could just be a decorative element. So this one I used just to make it look like the little characters were just sat on top of what are essentially rainbows. Again, you could use them depending on how you colour them. So I've coloured them here so that they look like hills. So lots of different ways of using this one. I've only done a couple of samples so far, but I'll get around to coming back to that one at some point. I'll absolutely love it. Next one is Striped Hello, and this is part of, you'll have noticed that there's three that are similar. I've got some dog hair there, whoops. So this one's Striped Hello, and it's got hey, bonjour and hello. And again, you can use the whole square, or you could just use part of it if you wanted to. So for this make here, I've just kind of elongated it, used it as a background, but then made the card longer, so that the little, and I thought saying bonjour and having the little Frenchie on there was a good kind of combination. So that's that. But equally, you could do it in lots of different colours. Like I say, just pick out the one word if you wanted to, and it's great for art journaling, different things like that. Really love having the text on these ones. And along the same lines is Striped Circle, I think this one's called, and it's got happy, fun and laugh, and a similar concept. But for this one I've just popped the little cows so that they're coming out through the stripes. But again, it's perfect for using your gels through different things like that. Lots of different ideas with these. Can't wait to play with them a bit more. Next one, again, same line. This one's Striped Heart. And this one I've actually, so I inked through it first, and then I used some of the Sizzix glue and then the foils, and just foiled just randomly, just part of it. So I thought that was quite a nice technique to use. And on there it says love crazy, and then it's got XOXO. So again, that's part of that same range. So they're really versatile. They lend themselves really well to art journaling and different things like that. And then this one, it's called the Heart Trail. So this one's really versatile again. So on this one I've inked it to do the backdrop, but then I've used the crackle paste just through to create this interest here. So it's easy to kind of elongate as much as you want. So if you want it to go across a massive piece of paper, you can obviously just position it in such a way. The same with this one. So I've done it so that it creeps right the way down. It's actually an acetate card. Looks lovely there with the different colours, the rainbows on there. This one bit more of a mixed media feel. I've inked through with 2 different colours with oxides and so on. This one I've actually used a white gel pen and just scribbled it. You may have seen the sped up video that I did creating this one. So it doesn't have to be accurate. You can ink through them, but equally you can use your pens and different things like that. And then this one, again, a bit more grungy. You can just see it in the backdrop here that I've used with oxides again. So that's Heart Trail. Okay, and then we move on to some of the new ones. So this is Vines. This will be released this evening on our website. So this is a really versatile one. It could be really subtle background, or it could be, you know, rainbows, different things like that. Or you could use your pens, like I said before, maybe doodle through it, different things like that. So this one I've used the Crackle Paste, just white on craft. So that gives quite a nice effect. And as you can see, I've only used part of the stencil on that one. And then this one you may have seen earlier today that I put a sped up video, and I've just used the Crackle Paste, and then I've used some of the embossing glaze, just sprinkled it on top of the Crackle Paste just to give that kind of textured effect. So that's with our axolotl stamp set. So that's a lovely one to play with. Be great as well, I think, with a real kind of definite, you know, real dark inks and different things like that on different colour backdrops. Look really nice. So that's the Vines one. And then next I have the Heart Burst. This one, again, it's great if you want to use the whole section or just parts of it. So for this one I've created a couple of tags just by chance that they're both tags, but so this one I actually inked through, but then I used the white gel pen around the edge of the hearts, you can see there. And then this one was a sped up video that I did a couple of days ago, and I used the Crackle Paste again, but it's perfect for kind of just creating that extra interest behind perhaps one of your little characters or something like that. So that's the Heart Burst. Then we have this one here. I can't remember what I've called this one. I think it's the Foliage Quarter, I think is the name. But you'll see it on our website anyway. So the idea with this one is that obviously you can see that it's just a quarter of a circle almost that I've created in smaller and a larger option. And the idea being that you can either use it on its own, just like perhaps on a corner of a card or different things like that. You know, if you imagine that you could just take a card like this and just literally put, you know, stencil it either this way or this way. So you could just use part of it, or you can actually move it around and actually create quite a large circle with it. Or as you'll see in one of the other samples, I've actually done it where I've put 2 of them together to create almost like a rainbow effect. So lots of different options for this one. Obviously you can pair the 2 together so that you've got smaller and larger circles if you want them to be, or half circles or whatever. So really versatile, this one. And I've done a couple of quite large makes with it where I've actually used the whole, I've used it 4 times, just moved it around to create a circle. And then same with this one, I used it first of all with the clear gel and did a whole circle with the clear gel, but then what I did afterwards was I just randomly placed it at different points and inked with the green through, just to create the extra leaves of the wreath. So it's a really lovely set to use, and it works perfectly with the next one, which is the Scalloped Quarter. And you can either pair them up together, and I'll show you a make I did. So this one here, where I've used it twice, so each one like used this one here and then moved it around to create the part of the rainbow, and then use this one with it to create the next part. So with a little bit of fiddling, it's really nice to sort of create a bigger piece with perhaps both of those together. So lots of different ideas with these ones. You could create all sorts of wreaths and rainbows and various different backdrops and things. Also, again, perfect for mixed media and different things like that. So that's all the stencils so far. We do have some new ones as well that we'll be releasing probably in a week or 2, which is a different concept again for us. Stencils again, but just something a little bit different. And also, as I say, I'm just putting the final touches to the next stamp release, so hopefully that won't be too much longer. Appreciate all your patience. I don't like to kind of push myself to finish by a certain deadline, because I find that then I'd end up rushing or not being happy with it. And obviously I want you to be as happy with the stamps as I am with them. So thanks for your patience. Thank you to everyone that's ordered from our new stockist in Germany. At the moment, it's the only place we wholesale to, so anyone that's within the EU can order from them. I understand that it's been really busy with orders, and also that a few people have said that stock is already running low, so that's really handy. Hopefully they'll put in another order with us, and we'll be able to bring you the new stamps when they come as well, and the stencils. They've actually already got these four new stencils ready at the shop, so you'll be able to order those from them. And hopefully I'm guessing that they'd be very happy if you've got any requests for stamp sets that perhaps you'd like to see over there to purchase within the EU that they don't currently stock. I'm sure they'd be really happy to make a note of that, and hopefully we'll be able to get that in stock for you very soon. So yeah, I think that's it for the moment. I hope you really enjoy the stencils. I've absolutely loved playing with them, and they work so well with our stamps and so on. And as I say, thanks for your support, and I'll be back very soon with sneak peeks of our new stamps. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.